Why should people get to know me?
Yeah.
Because I've always found creative and interesting ways to make money.
So today I want to talk a little bit about scuttlebutt investing. And what I mean by that is just getting on the ground and doing some legwork to determine whether your investment thesis is actually, in a practical sense, what you think it is theoretically, or when you're sitting back looking at financial numbers. At one time I had an office in the Eaton Center, and it gave me a nice insight into what was happening in retail stores. I would walk around the mall and look at different retailers in different areas and look for anomalies, look for potential opportunities, or the basis for investigating potential opportunities for both long and short positions. I would sometimes walk up and down Yonge Street and just look at, I was short a particular industry and a particular company in that industry, so I'd walk up and down Yonge Street and have a look at the various stores. Potentially, I would go in and sometimes pose as a customer and see what was going on and use that as evidence to back up an investment idea that I had, or even one that I had taken. When we had summer students at my previous employer, I would often set them to the task of calling up all the customers of one of the businesses that we thought we might like to own or did own, and get their impressions of that supplier to their business, and then in aggregate look at that versus what the financial numbers were telling us. So it's a little bit like being an investigative reporter. It does, I think, require legwork, getting out and seeing what's actually happening in the world. There was a time when I worked in a big office tower downtown, and I found that when I left that company and started my own company and was subsequently on ground level and out in the street, that I found my investment decision making kind of made more sense because I was involved in the practical world rather than sitting up in an ivory tower and with a bunch of stockbrokers trying to figure out what was what financially without actually engaging with the real world. So that's scuttlebutt investing, and something that we at Takota have always done.